in LA. A lot more to do here. Fourth quarter begins. Spurs by 1. Harrison Barnes. Solo on Scoot Henderson. Rebound by Klingon. Very even game statistically as we go through. Portland has the offensive rebounding edge by 6. They're one of the top offensive board teams in the league. No Wembanyama out after the injury, hitting his head on the floor in the second quarter. Late shot clock. Grant has done nothing tonight. 5 out in the corner. Klingon's got it. Grant trying to get going. Nothing.
Bad possession there offensively by the Blazers.
Marcelo. Good challenge by Bible. 10 to shoot. Cornette's got it. Stephon Castle pitched it. Barnes to the basket at Klingon. And the foul call.
This is a good, hard playoff foul by Donovan Klingon. Looked a little shove afterwards by the veteran Harrison Barnes. Kind of took exception to the contact there. I think we're in store here for an epic finish. Question's going to be who wants to be the hero for both of these squads. Through 3, it's been Scoot Henderson offense and defensively for the Blazers. And to me, with no Wemby, De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle has to put the Spurs on their shoulders and continue to shine.
Holiday gets Fox on his hip, trying to tee up Klingon. Nothing going. Clock at 5. Holiday bumped, uses the window and misses. Good rebound. The cell comes crashing in. Mitch Johnson says, go.
You might have to think about getting Advia back in.
Castle short. Cornette trying to finish up, and Klingon picks up his second foul in as many trips. 2 early team fouls on the Blazers.
Spurs are just quicker to the ball right here. Here's somewhat of an air ball by Castle, and it's Cornette just gets right in the front of Klingon and comes up with that offensive rebound.
Oh, Sunday night baseball on Peacock and NBCSN. Mike Trout got up to a good home run start. He's got 7 this season. Bobby Witt Jr. and the Royals try to turn their tough start around. American League showdown in KC. Reggie's team, the Angels, will be on hand.
Go
Sunday
Big
night
Red.
baseball.
Go Big Red.
Live on Peacock and NBCSN.
And now 15 of 22 from the free throw line for the Spurs. 14 of 19 for the Blazers.
Bible saw Cornette, got right to the basket. Then he had to go up strong.
Slipped out of his hand.
Good start to this quarter for San Antonio on the defensive end. Blazers haven't scored. The Spurs have scored 5. Extending the lead to 6. And near turnover here. Holiday lost it. Vassell's got it. Avdia challenged. Fox fouled and won. And a Portland timeout.
And what has done in the Blazers all season long has been live.
Yama out for the remainder of the game. Since then, it has been an advantage for the Spurs, buoyed by this 8-0 run to begin the 4th. San Antonio's largest lead of the game. They're up 9. Donovan Klingon trying to change it, but missed the 3. Klingon 1 of 6 from deep tonight. Castle trying to keep the run going, working with Cornette on Avdia. Got inside for 2.
My goodness, he earned those 2.
Here's the guy who's got to get going, Scoot Henderson. Kamara lost his man. Double clutch. Finds Avdia for Klingon.
A little too high.
Harrison Barnes shaking up.
You've got to take that shot.
Harrison Barnes shaking up behind the play here from the Spurs.
Got to go come double the ball.
You got
advantages.
Fox got right through to Cornette for the reverse dunk and a foul, playing 4-on-5.
And that is inexperience on the Blazers' part.
And that's a big injury there. Barnes holding his left wrist as Will Sevening goes to check him. And they're going to take him right to the locker room.
You had a 5-on-4 defensive advantage. Come double the basketball. But yet they allow.
There's the injury right there with Avdia. And he immediately goes to grab.
He knew.
In the meantime, like you said, Reg, 4-on-5, and they're able to get a drive inside. And a beautiful reverse dunk by Cornette.
Oh, he was shocked himself. Look at that. How good has Luke Cornette been through these first 2 ball games, though? I mean, if you're going to have a backup to Wemby, a seasoned vet, guy who's played in big games in the playoffs, and now the basket has just gone cold.
Yeah. Harper and Klingon are both hurt. Harper, as he was part of that screen, got hit below the belt, and his hand was trapped in there, and that got hurt. Klingon also holding his hand. And I think Klingon's going to come out here as Williams will check in, and Champagnie will come get Harper. And look at this spate of injuries in this game, too. It's just a reminder, Reg, you got to do this 16 times.
Yes.
With more points than the other guys.
Yes.
To get the Larry O'Brien trophy. It is so hard to win a championship.
And people talk about talent all the time, and I get it, and playing well and being consistent, but you got to have luck, too, because injuries are a part of it. As finally Grant sees one go through. We talked about a couple free throws, but that is his first made field goal of the evening. Off the bench here.
That was on Cornette, his second. Here is the Harper risk.
Get through a month and a half, 2 months, relatively injury-free.
This is only day 4 for the playoff.
Already Kevin Durant missed game 1. He's in for game 2 tonight.
The Blazers see San Antonio score the first 13 of the 4th quarter. Get that three-point old-fashioned from Grant. Leads 11. Cassell.
And it's worth noting, remember now, this San Antonio team, they're used to playing without Victor Wembanyama.
Holiday twirls inside.
So it's not too big of a shock not to have the big fella on the floor. Again, it's a luxury, don't get me wrong, but they've been successful without him. Here's the steal.
Through with the defense. Kamara looking for some range. Knocks down 3.
Finally.
Kamara had only 1 field goal before that. Hits a big 3 as the Blazers try.
What a big plus if you're Mitch Johnson off the bench.
Yeah, Spurs outscoring the Blazers by 29 in the 2 games as the block comes inside from Kamara. 29 points, 20 in this game 2. Denny Avdia on the bench, 5 fouls. Got to be somebody else. How about Drew Holiday for a 3? 8 in a row for the Blazers. They're within 5.
Within striking distance, back-to-back 3s here.
Harper, Williams has been good protecting inside.
This is who you got to watch out for.
Bryant, they pack the paint, pitch to the corner. Kelvin Johnson, a 3.
What an answer by the potential 6th man of the year. Hasn't shot the ball great through these first 2 games, but that's a big one there.
Holiday denied by Harper, so Scoot takes his in his own hands. Clock at 4. Holiday step back, Jordan. Champagnie out defensively. Keldon Johnson, little motion to Fox. Couldn't get it. Pitch it to the corner. Off on the 3. Toumani Camara the rebound. Just under 6 minutes. Denny Avdia is going to come to the scorer's table with his 5 fouls. Lob inside. Williams had the size advantage on Fox. Out of bounds. Last off the Blazers.
And look who's getting ready to check back in here. Luke Cornette for Carter Bryant, who's just been everywhere on the floor. without Victor.
Didn't think that would be the sentence you're saying in game 2.
Right?
Look who's ready to come back in.
Think about it.
He's had the biggest impact in terms of the score margin when he's on the floor in these first 2 games.
Think about his time with the Celtics. He had some moments in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
That were just spectacular.
He's got to be careful with 5. Harper attacks, pulls the string, missed it. Got the Williams screen. Off the short rebound, Johnson.
Yeah, he doesn't have this rhythm like he's had the last 2 ball games. The one on the road in Phoenix and in game 1 here.
Fox on the drive, contacted by Henderson. That puts the Blazers over the limit. Free throws the rest of the way for the Spurs with 5:08 to go. Tomorrow, everyone's favorite night of drama is back. New seasons of Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. Don't miss a new Chicago Wednesday tomorrow on NBC and Peacock. Chicago.
I get enough of Chicago PD. Voigt, what are you doing, man? Voigt kills me.
Tomorrow night, you can go side-by-side playoffs.
Man. Chicago PD. Voigt, what are you doing?
Chicago in the NBA news today as Billy Donovan steps down after his 6 years as the head coach of the Bulls. Front office shakeup in Chicago and a new head coach for the Bulls as well. The lead is 9, 5 to go. Henderson trying to get inside around corner. That's a tough shot.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Scoot Henderson splitting the defenders and then able to get it off the glass over Cornette.
Equals his season high with 28. De'Aaron Fox looking for Cornette. That shot is short. That's off the foot of Cornette, I believe.
Oh, I think that's off the foot of Cornette, though.
Yeah.
I think they're going to take a look at this.
They're calling jump ball here. They're just going to have a conversation. Live.
Look at the back foot, though.
Yep.
Yeah, that's off Cornette.
Oh, heel. And Thiago Splitter going to take a timeout and challenge this, I would assume. Let's see.
This is a huge call in possession.
Just a timeout, no challenge. Just timeout. 4:36 to go. Live Cornette the Spurs. 4.5 to go. Fox will attack out the end. There's 5 fouls. Pull back. Out of bounds off the Spurs. Blazer ball.
Another possession here for Portland.
Williams space at the top. Hand off Avdia. Coming downhill. Toumani Camara. Got 3.
How big? 2 big threes here for Toumani Camara here in the 4th. Cut the lead down to 4.
Now he looks like he wants to shoot. He's ready.
Yes.
It didn't look like that earlier. Vassell got Avdia. Got 2.
Vassell is so good.
Yeah. With you.
Such a gamer.
He's got 12 and 10 boards here tonight. Holiday inside Williams. Same true. Timeout over here for San Antonio. 3:26 to go. Use it or lose it. Timeout with a 4-point lead. Final 3:15 of this one. In regulation. Vassell over Avdia. Again, Williams doing a really good job inside. Camara met quickly by Champagny, who has now got Holiday. No. Impossible pass inside. And see, jump ball is called.
Yeah, Holiday should know better than that. That's such a risky pass in the middle of traffic. I mean, I see what he was thinking, but look at all the hands and the length in there. fortunate to get a jump ball out of this as opposed to a turnover. And if you're Kamara, you're tipping it back. And if you're Vassell, you're tipping it over your left shoulder to Cornet. No, he can't catch it and throw it.
It went up, it came all the way down. He caught it. It was never tipped, so we will do it again.
Oh, they're going to redo it. Oh, they're saying it was a bad toss by Goebel. And Tumani's saying throw it higher.
Mitch Johnson gets the explanation from Brett Barnaky, top of your screen. We'll try it again. And Kamara got this one. The refresh shot clock for the Blazers. Scoot Henderson fouled by Fox. Just the second foul of the quarter for the Spurs. Blazers over the limit. Fox has 4. Nobody on Portland has more than 4. Goebel the explanation on the toss to Johnson. On the Blazers side, Avdia has 5.
What usually happens when you don't get that call, a 3 comes up. Isn't that usually what happens?
Scoot. Best game of the season. 1-point game. Avdia had the 30-point game in game 1. It's Scoot Henderson in game 2. Fox coming downhill, pitch to the corner. Castles for 3, blocked. Blazers got it. Chance to take the lead with 2:20 to go. Holiday left his feet, got it back. The hot man, Henderson, on Champagne, sees Cornet. Williams for 3 in the lead. Nothing. Holiday follows the Blazers lead.
But if you're Robert Williams, you're saying that was a pass to Drew Holiday.
7-0 run, Portland. Fox behind the line. Vassell right back to him. Clock at 5. Kamara, terrific defender. Fox putting on the moves. 4-3. Off the rim, no. Cornet chasing. Holiday trying to establish inbounds. Last touch by Portland.
You talk about one-on-one defense. We talked about Carter Bryant earlier. Tumani
has it at the top. It's 4 to shoot. Right back to Fox. It's Fox time. De'Aaron, no. Ford on the ground. And it is picked up by the Spurs and Vassell. 1:15 to go.
There's a bunch of defenders on the floor here for Portland.
Castle at the Cornet screen. He's short. Cornet got it back inside. Shot clock violation. It was short. It never hit the rim. And those defenders did the job for the Blazers.
Well, again, this is what Portland has hung their hat on.
102-101 with 1:00 on the clock.
Well, how big was Denny down the stretch on the road in that play-in game? Getting into the paint. Can he do it once again?
Avdia sees 2. In trouble. Holiday late clock in the paint. Cornet defends. Shot no. Rebound kept alive. Taken away by Vassell. 38 seconds to go. Fox has it poked away by Henderson. Vassell for 3. In the lead. Rebound Holiday. 30 seconds to go. Mitch Johnson says play it out on defense for the Spurs. 6-second difference game in shot clock. Avdia trying to turn the corner. Denny stops, shoots. Williams dunks it in. And the foul.
He dunked it over Julian Champagnie.
Mitch Johnson will advance it. They've got 1 left. The Blazers 2. Final 11.4 in San